against spin isn't all about power hitting and boundaries. It's also about manipulating the ball into the gaps to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Footwork is absolutely crucial, that we get into position and we work the ball into the gaps. I want to emphasise the importance of the top half of the body. And to do that, we're going to isolate the feet. So we're not going to use the feet at all. We're just going to show that by letting the ball come very late to us, the figure 9 is what works the ball into the different gaps. So the figure 9, the elbow and the shoulder, just going to let the ball come on. And it's at the last minute that I close the face or I open the face to get the ball into the gaps. A good drill for this, which brings in decision making, is placing down coloured cones as imaginary gaps in the field and then hitting the corresponding tennis ball into that area. No feet movement, purely looking at the top side of the body. White one, square on the leg side. Red into mid-wicket. Blue, just wide and mid-on, a bit too full, couldn't quite get it where I wanted. White, almost in my area, square leg. Yellow, a bit bouncy. Again, feed's a little bit too full, but what it's really making me do is play late. In here, ball's bouncing quite high, but I'm having to play late, and it's good practice at just manipulating the ball and getting a real feel for the back face. Only really working the top half, all with the top half. An advanced skill for coming down the wicket to spin is deciding whether to come inside the line of the ball to hit on the offside, which you generally do against a left-arm spinner or a leg spinner, or to come outside the line of the ball and hit on the leg side, which you would do more often against the ball turning in, as with an off-spinner. If we're looking to hit the ball on the offside, the initial step would be straight, but we would then bring our back leg slightly inside to create an angle of feet, hips and shoulders towards the offside. And that lines up our back path to find the gap in between mid-off and extra cover. For the ball coming in, we would look to get our front foot slightly more to the offside of the ball and then to come back at it to create the angle on the leg side. Okay. Yellow. Okay, so I've really looked to turn, got my hips and feet in line to create the angle on the offside. You've got to have really quick feet when you're doing these drills. Red, quick feet, and punched it down, probably to long on. Yellow again, quick feet, and through. Slightly overbalanced, got the ball in the area I wanted it in. Offside of it, punched it in, down to long on. When I'm hitting on the leg side, my bottom hand's just coming in to keep the back face clean with the ball and to make sure the ball's going onto the floor. Red. Through. I can take this drill on a stage further now by going over extra cover and going over mid-on. So we're just going to go a little bit aerial and we're going to contact with the ball slightly earlier in its path. Red. Yellow. Red. Red. Down through long on.